Hello, hello, and I should say good evening or almost good morning. This is Alim Muhammad coming in the name of God to correct a portion of the video that I'd recently released, and I want to correct something pertaining to Jesus, alayhi salam. I'll be right to the point, and this is a very few minutes here. This is about Jesus. It's about something I said. I think I gave some wrong numbers. The numbers were pertaining to Jesus coming to the lost sheep of Israel. First, I'd like to say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. That is to say that I bear witness that there is no God but God, and that Prophet Muhammad is the last servant and messenger, and that we believe in all the prophets of God. So again, back to the point. I just want to post this slight video, this momentary video to correct the previous video, lies about God. This one is what I left out, which is basically Matthews. In Matthews 15:24, you'll find where Jesus said he came to the lost. He was sent only for the lost sheep of Israel. You will find that this book, Bible, talks about Jesus often, but people has got it wrong. But he said that he'd come to the lost sheep of Israel. He said that they would be judging with the 12 tribes on a certain day. That would be in Matthew 19:28. But he did say he come for the lost sheep of Israel, and he was sent to them. And he sent his disciples to go only to the lost sheep of Israel. In Matthew 10:5, you will find in Matthew 10:5 that Jesus is essentially, ultimately working with the Jews, working by the grace of God to guide the Jews to God. He said he came in Matthew 10:5-6 for the Jews, and he said he came in Matthew 15:24 for the Jews. The wise man spoke to him that they had saw him in a star, seen him in a star in the east. Wise man in Matthew 2:1-2. Look at Matthew 2:1-2. You'll find the wise man spoke about Jesus. And this is a Jew. These are Jewish customs. Again, he came for the Jews. And I wanted to correct that because I know in my video I spoke about Matthew 5:16, 17, 18. That's another another video that talks about the commandments. For Jesus did say, follow the commandments of God. And it was about the one that said either Paul or Jesus, the one that said Paul or Jesus. Those were the corrections. Those are the corrections I'm doing. Again, this is a brief video, but I want to correct that for the sake of pleasing God Almighty. He gave me the chance to correct this here tonight, and I thank him for it. But I want to say that Jesus did come for the Jews. But don't feel bad, because it says before the end of the time, Jesus will come back. He will come back for all to bear witness as a testament. By the grace of God, he will come back. But he did in the past come for Jews. And I gave you those verses for that reason, for you can go look yourself at Matthew 15:24. You can go to look at Matthew 2:1-2. You can look at Matthew 10:5-6. You can look at Luke 22:30. And you will find where they will be judging, according to Matthew 19:28. And according to Luke 22:30, that that the 12 tribes of Israel would be judging with Jesus on the day of judgment. So he's talking about something ultimate and very, very important, that he would be judging. So with the Jews, he didn't say you, he didn't say me, he didn't say Muslim, he didn't say Christian, he didn't say Buddhist or Hindu or nothing else. He said the Jews, and that's where he came from exclusively. I wanted to say that because in a video I had said that, and I mentioned some wrong numbers, but I think I got it right now. So now that we have a bunch of evidence that shows that Jesus came for the Jews, let's thank God Almighty for helping us to see the light and turn to him and ask him to guide us, because we believe in all the messengers, all the prophets. We believe in them. We believe in God Almighty, and that the way to get to paradise, to get to salvation, to gain your salvation, is to ask God Almighty himself to save you, and that you begin to believe in him and practice righteous deeds. So I want to leave you with that. And again, may God bless you. And please do pray for me as I will pray for you. Good night. Assalamu alaikum.